is our new powder coating oven. And as you can see, we finally have it big enough so that we can coat all the parts that our customers have been asking us to coat, that we've either had to outsource or just say that we weren't able to do the jobs. When we were looking for an oven, size was the biggest thing that we were looking for. Obviously, to fit big parts, we had a small regular kitchen oven and we kept having to bend over, so we wanted to make sure that whatever size we got, we also could stand up and put the parts in there. We were also looking for a price point, and Light Armor ovens met that exactly. So now we've got a 5-foot oven, 3 feet wide, 2 feet deep. We can also fit the large custom signs that people ask for, in addition to all the automobile parts. We did do a couple of upgrades. One of the upgrades we did was a heating element in back because we wanted to make sure that it could heat up quickly. We only coat an hour or two a day at most. It wasn't something that's on all day, but when we open it up to put parts in, the temperature can drop anywhere from 50 to 100 degrees depending on how long it takes us to put parts in. So we wanted it to be able to heat up quickly to be efficient. We also upgraded on a convection fan for even heating. That was extremely important to us, that we had a consistent, even heating area in the oven. Another upgrade that we did was, help me out, what was another upgrade that we did besides?
The cord.
The cord. We looked at whether we should do the plug and play cord or whether we should do DIY wiring. When we added up the cost of all the parts to wire it ourselves, it was almost the same as the cord. So we got the oven on a Friday night. We plugged it in, and by Saturday morning we were powder coating and carrying parts already. Some of the upgrades we did not get was the extra insulation. This is hot. Now this has been running for about 3 hours, and yes, it is a little hot, but it isn't that big of a deal because we just stay away from it. We kept the floor with the standard base because we are going to be building racks that we can roll in and out. So we wanted to make sure that we were able to do that. We did not put a window in the door. I'm not sure. What do you think? Should we have had a window or not?
I think it would have been nice to have a light because we're in the corner of the garage, but I don't think that we really needed a window.
Okay. So like when you peek in, you have a light to see. It'd be nice to have a light,
yeah.
Okay.
But the window doesn't really do much for me.
I have to say the controller's been a little confusing to use. It was easy to set the temperature, but then getting the timer set, and at the moment all we can figure out when the timer is done to turn off the timer is to turn off the oven. So we're kind of still figuring that out. We love the fact that it had the hanging spots on the ceiling already. It does get hot, so when you're hanging parts you do get a little warm. But it's been great to just have those there, something that we did not have obviously with a standard kitchen oven. Overall, we've just been super happy with this. Customer service, we had some questions about the oven, and their chat bot is actually a real person, it's not a bot. So if you go online and do their chat, make sure that you leave your email, because if they're not right there answering, they will get back to you very quickly. I then called them back, got all my questions answered about the oven and the different options that we were thinking about. For example, I wanted to know how long the cord was. It's a 10-foot cord for the plug and play, so that really helped us make our decision so that we could move the oven if we needed to. We did not get the extra warranty, the insulation, the oven door. We went with the standard packaging, which is just the cardboard with the saran wrap around it, and there was a small, very, very small dent in the top of the door on the outside, extremely minor and nothing that we needed to worry about. All right, this is a piece that we powder coated this morning.
My favorite part about this oven is right out of the gate, it has supports and holes that'll hold something that's 80 pounds. So we were able to spray this and bake it in the oven without having to build a rack, which we will do eventually, but not right now. And that turned out very nice. Look at that thing.
Yeah, the very first set of parts that we put in the oven came out perfect. We have had no problems whatsoever with the workings of the oven giving us the quality that we wanted, because that's really important to us, whether it's vehicle parts, whether it's custom signs. We just had a custom sign pick up this afternoon, that they just come out perfect. So overall, we're extremely happy